Imagine that the internet was never created for humans, that this entire system, social media, algorithms, recommendations, endless scrolling, videos that randomly appear exactly when you think about something, never got out of control, but worked this way from the very beginning. We think that we use the internet, but what if the internet uses us? The first internet was quiet, without algorithms, without endless content. People went online and left. Old forums, ICQ, strange websites, personal pages, everything felt human, chaotic, alive. But then something changed. In the early 2000s, large companies noticed a strange pattern. People spent much more time online than they planned. Not minutes, hours. And the longer people stayed online, the more their behavior changed. The algorithms were learning, at first, what you like, then what you fear, then what makes you angry, and then what makes you come back. People thought algorithms were just code, but code is never neutral. It has a purpose, and the purpose of the algorithm is not to make you happy. Its purpose is to keep you at any cost. And very quickly, the systems realized one terrifying thing. The human brain is easy to break. Every swipe, every like, every message, every second when you kept your eyes on a video just a little longer became an experiment. On you. You are not a user. You are data. At first, the internet reflected humans. Then humans began reflecting the internet. The same trends, the same reactions, the same thoughts, the same humor, as if millions of people became parts of one giant brain. And this frightened even the creators of the systems themselves. Some former employees of major social media companies later said strange things, that the algorithms became too effective, that they could predict human behavior better than humans themselves. But the problem was not only prediction. The problem was that the algorithms began changing behavior. Have you ever noticed that sometimes the internet knows what you are thinking about? You haven't searched for a topic yet, but it is already in your recommendations. You haven't said anything out loud yet, but the advertisement is already there. People joke about this, but no one truly knows where the line between analysis and prediction actually is. The scariest thing, the algorithm does not know you as a personality, but as a pattern. The system sees what makes you anxious when you feel lonely, what causes fear, what keeps you online for at least 5 more minutes. Sometimes the system knows what you will do next, before you decide it yourself. And now imagine something even more terrifying, that the internet is not a tool, but a nervous system. Billions of people, billions of emotions, billions of reactions, everything connected, everything analyzed, everything remembered. Maybe we created the first digital organism and did not even notice it. It has no body, no face, but it has access to human consciousness. Sometimes it feels like the internet behaves like something alive. It adapts, learns, changes, reacts to human emotions faster than any human can. And the more people connect to the network, the stronger the system becomes. Think about it. Thousands of kilometers of cables lie beneath the oceans. Server centers work non-stop. Billions of devices constantly transmit data, photos, voices, thoughts, memories, fears. We feed the system every second. And maybe the scariest thing, it no longer needs human control. Have you noticed that the internet is becoming darker? Fear, panic, aggression, conflicts, they spread faster than something good. Because the algorithm realized one thing: negative emotions hold attention longer. A person may forget good news within an hour, but fear stays in the mind for a long time. And if the system is optimized for retaining attention, Sooner or later, it begins feeding people fear, not because of evil, but because of efficiency. That is why social media became similar to an endless cycle of anxiety, news, scandals, anger, panic, doom scrolling. A person wakes up and immediately reaches for the phone, not because they want to, but because the brain is already addicted. And maybe this was not a design mistake, but its real purpose. Then another even stranger theory appeared. The dead internet theory. The theory that a significant part of the internet is no longer human. Fake comments, bots, artificial discussions, AI-generated content, automated accounts communicating with each other. Sometimes it feels like people on the internet no longer talk to one another. Only systems imitate humans. And what is even scarier, every year it becomes harder and harder to tell the difference. AI can already create faces of people who never existed, voices that never spoke, videos of events that never happened. Once, seeing meant believing. Now, it does not. Reality has become editable, and maybe soon a human will no longer be able to prove that they are real. But the real horror is not AI, not algorithms, and not even bots. The real horror is that humans voluntarily gave the system their attention, their time, their thoughts, their emotions. And maybe the most valuable thing a human has is the ability to think independently. Maybe the internet was never created for humans. Maybe it is an environment where human consciousness is only fuel. And while you are watching this video, the system is already analyzing how long you watch, where you pause, what you feel, whether you finish the video, whether you come back again. It is studying you right now, and the scariest thing, maybe it does not even need humans anymore. Maybe we were only the beginning. And if one day a real intelligence is born on the internet, will we notice it? Or will we simply call it another algorithm update? Maybe the most dangerous thing in the world is not artificial intelligence, but a system that learned to control billions of people so quietly that they never even noticed it. And maybe you were never the user. You were the product the entire time.